This is the first video I've recorded since I hit like 27K. Right? 32? Shit. Thank you guys so much for 30K. I know there was no 30K sub special, but this is that sub special. Because after about a year of being bugged about it, I finally had Target DoorDash me the best budget controller of all time. Today, we are going to be taking a quick look at the PowerA Spectra Enhanced. As I've now had a couple of weeks with it, I have some solid notes. I've owned the Fusion Pro V1 and V2 before it. I now claim myself to be the ultimate PowerA authority. I'm just kidding, I don't want to be that. So, budget gamers, get your piggy banks ready, or your wallets, or your dad's wallet, and let's hop right into it. $40 fucking. And I say that with like an extreme amount of punch. At $40 goddamn dollars. The same price as the Strike Pack Eliminator, which is about 10% of a controller. $40 is an insane price for what you get, which is 2 remappable buttons, which I know that's what you guys are here for. But you also get 3-way trigger stops and 7-color RGB. So there's gonna be gameplay later in this video that'll have Modern Warfare and Fortnite, whatever the fuck you virgins are playing nowadays. But before that, we need to actually take a look at the components of this controller, how they perform, what they feel like, and I'll give you guys some of my notes, some notes that other people in the general community have, and we'll take a look at some reliability issues, per usual. Starting off with the buttons, which have some weird ass letter acronyms that are so stupid I don't even care to label them. I've made a video about this before, but I really want to ask, why doesn't everyone make buttons like this? They're simple, they're small, they look like they're cheap as hell to build, and this whole paddle thing is just... Paddles are made for own goddamn boats. Buttons, in my opinion, just all around seem a lot more efficient, and in this case, they are the most efficient buttons for most people. Again, I have my own preferences, but these feel extremely comfortable. They're flush with the controller, and they're in a spot that actually makes sense. The buttons are nice. Trigger stops, I've featured PowerA controllers on this channel before. You guys know how I feel about those. They're like a literal conspiracy theory. I don't understand. 2 of them barely work. And by 2 of them, I mean the base one, which has no trigger stop, that's fine. The second one pretty much feels the same, and then the third one's kind of like halfway, but not really. When you stop and think about 3-way trigger stops, you think of the Elite Series 2. That was the first popular controller to have, permanently adjustable trigger stops. I know, like, Scuff had the adjustable trigger stops, which you had, like, with a little tool or something. But when I think of 3-way trigger stops, I think of the Elite Series 2. This isn't that, but they work, I guess. They could use an overhaul. All the PowerA controllers use the same trigger stops. It's kind of annoying. Speaking of triggers, I've talked about reliability with these things before. Not great, but they feel pretty good. Mine squeak though. Mine squeak. That's really, really annoying. And a lot of people do have issues with them out of the box, and sometimes it just has to do with the firmware, which is really weird to me. The firmware update will be available for download in the description for the Spectra, the Fusion V1, V2. I'll leave it all down there. But the problem with the firmware is that sometimes when you get your controller, something will be up with the firmware and your trigger or thumbstick dead zone will be off, or your headphone jack. Mine was only outputting right side audio when I first got my controller, and since my headphones clearly are not a pair of Beats, I knew the bitches weren't broken. That's one of the biggest downsides to PowerA controllers. Their firmware out of the box is not great, and you might require a Mac or a PC to be able to update it. Oh yeah, I forgot. RGB. So if you're one of those PC queers like myself, you'll enjoy this. The colors you have available to you are red, green, blue, purple, lime green, teal, orange, and a cycle between all of them, like a gradient. You want to know what my favorite part about the RGB is? It's not so that I can match with the rest of my setup, which 99% of the time is actually not red. This is just for the channel. This thing matches Control Freaks. And Xbox One Control Freaks do fit on these, although with some PowerA controllers, the molds for their thumbsticks are a bit different. I think they're all custom to some degree, so on occasion they'll just slip off, but they work here pretty well. I can't keep dropping this thing. Code VCUDA, Control Freak website, by the way. You see, I don't plug anything, all right? Give me a fucking break. Thumbsticks, really weird. Pay attention. I think PowerA custom calibrates these things from the factory. And I'm saying that because I think they have custom dead zones and tension on them. They feel a bit tighter from the factory than a normal Xbox controller, just a bit. It's not like an Xbox 360 controller tension. It's not that tight. And the dead zones are really small with all these PowerA controllers from the factory, so I think they custom calibrate all of these. They say on the website that they're ALPs, which is what everybody uses, but I think they do their own small adjustments to these, which might actually be the reason left stick goes out so often. Maybe you want to look into that. But let's go take a look at some gameplay. We're going to start off, per usual, with the 8 to 10-year-old Virgin Simulator, and then we have the 12 to 14-year-old Virgin Simulator, just with more slurs. Oh, I don't want to play this fucking game.
You niggas are trash. You're so bad. You won't add me and invite me, bro.
These kids arguing with fucking 5th graders and shit.
Come on, bro. Like, holy shit. Is it that serious, bro? You want to win this bad? Like, holy shit, bro.
Dumbass. Oh, now you're laughing. No, that's how your mom did at birth.
You're trash. You're actually trash.
Do something about it.
I thought it was...
Uh-oh. This is so
You're so
no,
bad.
no, 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 no,
You're
no,
bad,
no,
bro.
no, no, no.
Your emotes are nothing, bro. You're
My
actually
God,
so
you
scary,
literally see
bro.
I'm fighting somebody else. No, you wanna fucking target me. No. This bitch has double damage. No. He actually killed me alone.
Who's
for once?
using
Oh
a
my
rocket
God, that must be a
launcher?
very good accomplishment.
Who's using a rocket?
Your mother.
It's cheating. This nigga is literally cheating.
Oh, so
Redneck,
you want to
nigger.
pull out slurs because you can't
Redneck.
you can't argue, you
Nigger.
can't fight either, bro.
Bro, you sound more
You're
redneck
dog
than
shit.
you look like.
You're dog shit. I've been shitting on you the whole match.
Real life shit, bro. I whoop your ass in
Real life
bro.
shit. Shut up, you fucking cracker. Now that I'm here, I don't really want to play this either, but I guess.
Kill the enemy, collect their tags, and take them on points. Get out there and hurt them. Enemy UAV, friendly VTOL on station for overwatch. We have taken control. We've taken the enemy took the hard point.
Real quick before we move on to the final part of this video, the conclusion, I'd love to very, very quickly run across some reliability issues. I meant to throw this in earlier, that's my bad. This is a PowerA controller. It has the exact same issues as all PowerA controllers before it. The triggers fail on occasion. The left stick gets drift all the fucking time for no fucking reason other than fuck. Headphone jack, cheap as dog shit. Not to say it sounds terrible, it sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound great, but it sounds pretty good. These are your 3 biggest foes, and they will likely be the demise of your PowerA controller. If something else happens, leave it down in the comments, please. I need these for information. So, the Spectra, the $40 ultra budget, ultra god controller. Yeah, to be 100% honest, I think you could be an ultra god in this controller, because for 40 bucks, I think every single professional player should be looking at something like this. Not even professional players, just competitive players. If you're out there burning through controllers, giving them stick drift or RB failure or trigger failure in 3 months, if you're just running through these controllers like high school girls run through guys, then this is probably the best investment for you. Fuck an Elite controller. Fuck Microsoft, fuck their warranty, fuck them waiting 3 months to send you a new controller. Buy this. This has a 2-year warranty as well. It's $40. I mean, there's always been like a trade, like a nice even trade. Each and every time I've had a budget product on here. Strike Pack Eliminator, good product, not reliable. Same thing with the Dominator. Same thing with even the brother of this controller, the Fusion. A very similar controller with a higher price point, but much better materials and a couple more features. Nothing is like, there's no downside. I don't really know what else to say, because even if it was just as unreliable as everything else in the market, which in a lot of respects it is, it's still like, I don't know how to beat this. I don't know where to go from here either. We can't go cheaper. Then the quality would be dog shit. I don't know, man. I'm racking my fucking mind around this controller. I don't even know how PowerA makes this for this much. And if you'd like to buy one off them, I'll leave links down to Best Buy and Amazon, UK, stuff like that down in the description. And I gotta shout out my members. I gotta say a few things to you guys. Then I gotta show you this new badass outro. I'd love to give a huge shout out to our controller player members: JG, Big Bird, Nenzaki, Young, The Ballin' Boy, Billy Rob Organs, Lincoln Shepard, Jimmy All in Olive Oil, Mike Clark, Frosty APL, Matt, Jorge Castillo, Lucas O, Dabbing Goat, Player 1.5, Justin Webb, Easy G, Nicholas Cage, Justice Violino, Got Danks, Charles Marler, Kenny DePimp, R Wise, Sly Keminari, J Castro III, Andy Loves You, RZR Cactus, NS, Resident, Your Mom Tucks It 00, Alpha Wolf 89, I Toro Sly. I'm really trying with this one. And you're not sly. You're not sly, but it's sincerely appreciated. And I believe all these members are from our latest live stream, How to Bachelor, Oakland Native, Water Nacho, Jay Sasabi, Eon Raps, and Dragon Ice Rim. Thank you guys so much for watching, and members, make better financial decisions. Sorry I haven't been uploading that much. I've been very lazy, and by lazy, I just don't want to get in Premiere and sit there for 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. But I can't really let anyone else edit my videos, so I'm stuck. I'm getting back into it though. I'm finding my own. I'm trying to get back into being more consistent, you know, on every 4 or 5 day basis with my uploads. Finally got this out of the way. This is that's coming. And I don't mean like finally got it out of the way like it was a burden or anything. I actually do love using and reviewing these controllers, and I've been getting nonstop fucking comments about this fat fuck for the past, I don't know how, it's been forever. I feel like I've been having these comments for 18 years. I'll review it soon. Leave me alone. I love you guys. And yeah, I hope to see you there. Peace.